Hello, my Libby loves. Welcome back to a pick a card reading where we're going to be going deep on answering the question, do they miss you? Does your twin flame, soulmate, beloved? The labels don't matter. All that matters is that connection that you feel. Are they missing you if you are going through some sort of a struggle or separation in this connection at this time? Now, within that, we're going to be looking at several different things. We're going to be getting you clarity on what are their actual thoughts and feelings about you. I know many of you, especially when you go through struggle and separation, sometimes you question yourself. You even wonder, like, are their feelings real? You know, were their feelings for me ever truly real? And can we recapture that connection? So we're going to take a look at that. We're going to take a look at specific messages from their higher self to you. What would they say to you if they could? And then we're going to end with what next actions would they like to take towards you and this connection. And so I'm very excited because today we are, you know, those of you who are celebrating Easter, want to wish you all a very happy Easter all over the world. This is the most amazing, wonderful global Live Tarot community. We are all here to love, support, and uplift one another. So if these readings resonate with you, make sure that you do hit that subscribe button and join us and start getting active in the comments section as well. And of course, also turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my future readings. So today I'm really excited. We're going to be giving you options that are all about your divine feminine spirit guides. So we have 3 divine feminine spirit guides here for you to choose from. And as I always say, be gentle with yourself. Take the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest. And you can pick from option number 1, 2, or 3, or you can take all of them and pick the messages that resonate for you. Now, if you'd like to have specific guidance on your unique journey, because this is a general reading, not everything is going to resonate, then the link to have a private reading with me is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created for you who are on this journey. And I will be using these decks in this reading. Okay, so let's go ahead. I always forget to take my watch off. Let's go ahead and get you your choices here. So for group number 1, we have Gaia, Earth Connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, and stay grounded. So if you'd like to take a deep breath, focus in, see what you feel most intuitively guided to here. Okay, our group number 2 is Joan of Arc, Voice of Truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. And your option number 3 is Mother Mary, Love and Peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother, healing is possible at this time. All right, go ahead and make your selection, and we're going to start with group number 1. All right, my beautiful group 1, Gaia. Here is your reading, where we're taking a look at if your twin flame, soulmate, immortal beloved, are they missing you at this time? And if so, what are their true thoughts and feelings about you? Is this connection, are their feelings real? Do they have real and strong feelings for you? We're also going to look at specific messages from their higher self to you. And we will end with what are their next steps towards you and this connection. So let's take a look at your cards here. Wow. Ooh, this is good. This is good. Wow. All right. So extremely positive reading already coming through very strongly here. Let's take a look at your tarot. You have Temperance, you have Four of Pentacles here, and you have the King of Cups. So what I'm feeling here is that your person, they have been in some sort of energy of chaos for a long time. And I feel like whatever this energy of chaos was in their life, it's the reason why you guys have been going through some sort of struggle or separation here. Excuse me, guys. My throat is weird. All right, so there's definitely been a lot of drama or chaos that has been going on in your person's life and experience. Now, I'm feeling that for some of you, whatever this chaos was has spilled over into your connection, as in it's affected the way that they were also interacting with you. Like whatever chaos that they were going through, it really started to affect your love, your connection, your relationship. And for some of you, I feel like the chaos may have started also within the relationship. So I'm getting two separate energies there. Some of you, the chaos came from external things. Some of you, that sense of chaos or imbalance was happening within the connection. And I'm feeling for those of you where this may have happened within the connection, it's because your person was going through some form of denial where they weren't really stepping into their true emotions here with this King of Cups. It's like, I feel like you felt like there was some sort of emotion that they were holding back from you. I feel like a lot of this chaos or conflict and lack of balance that's come into this relationship came from the fact that your person wasn't able to fully acknowledge their emotions for you. And that is why I feel like some of you may have even been asking that question, are your feelings even real? I mean, is this relationship real? Because sometimes I know when we go through these kind of struggles, sometimes we ask ourselves like, am I just building castles in the sky? Is this all in my head? Or is this actually real? And so that's why I feel like your person, in the fact that they may be going through some sort of a solitude here, because look at this, even with this King of Cups here, we're getting this energy of some sort of a solitude, a meditation, a reflection, a time of introspection and reflection, right? In silence, peace prevails. And so I feel like whatever this chaos was that was very destabilizing, that was really making this connection very unstable, your person needed to go into this kind of solitude and start focusing on, you know, why were they holding back? You know, because I feel like there was definitely an energy of denial and holding back. They were not fully opening up to you when it came to their emotions. There may have been things that they were not sharing with you as well when it came to their emotions. And that's what may have led to this feeling of, okay, I thought that we loved each other. I thought we have this mind-blowing connection, but then why am I feeling like, is it all in my head? So I feel like in whatever the silence that has happened now between the two of you, it brought a necessary peace. There needed to be some peace created in this connection. There needed to be some peace that is created in this experience, because I feel like whether the chaos came from inside the connection or from external factors, I feel like there was a lot of denial that your person was going through. It's almost like they didn't know how to handle this chaos and stress, so they kept themselves in a denial state, right? Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So I feel for some of you, there was a lot of toxic energy that was building up here. I feel like for some of you, it came from the outside, but it also was seeping into the inside of this connection as well. So there's a lot of denial, a lot of toxicity that was brewing here. And I feel like your person got to a point where they felt so upset by this, and you felt so upset by this. Both of you were so deeply kind of hurt and upset by the difficulties that were happening that it's almost like denial became a form of self-preservation. You know, when you feel so emotionally distraught, because I am getting a very strong feeling of despair here, right? Somebody feeling very distraught, feeling very despairing, starting to feel like they are, you know, very alone, but it's almost like they're choosing to be alone because they don't know how to handle that feeling of despair around a situation where they feel like they are not able to control it or change it. And so this is why, if your person has stepped away, if you have stepped away, it's been really important for both of you to be cleaning house. Now, I'm really loving this energy for both of you, because I feel like in order for you guys to come back together, in order for you to reconnect in the exact way that you want to, this house cleaning is absolutely necessary for both of you. And to me, this means energetically you are cleaning your own house, as in you are cleaning up your vibration, your emotional energy, your mind space energy, as well as any kind of toxic buildup that has been going on in your material world. So this, to me, this cleaning house has to do with everything from your energy, your vibration, to your physical, you know, space. I feel like there's a lot of cluttering of emotions going on here, a lot of, you know, crowding. For some of you, again, I feel like a lot of this crowding and cluttering may be coming from external forces, right? You know, people, situations, that family members. For some of you, it's like exes. You know, for some of you, there's a lingering energy of baggage from past relationships. And I feel like, again, this cleaning house is also about cleaning the baggage that we may be carrying of hurt, of feelings of loneliness, abandonment. I don't know, all of these energies are coming through for me. I feel like there's certain triggers of a lot of emotional baggage that needs to be cleared. And so again, I feel like your person is also in this energy with this King of Cups. This is, again, very positive, very powerful. They are now accessing their emotions. They're getting in tune with the reality of who they really are. They're getting in tune with their deeper knowing, their deeper emotions, in order to clear this baggage. So this is so positive, you guys, because see, I feel like until they got into this solitude, until they got close to themselves again, what was happening is that they were becoming very possessive. Four of Pentacles. They were just holding themselves back too much, right? You may have been feeling like your person is becoming so possessive of their energy. They're not opening themselves up. They're not giving to this relationship the way they should be. And I feel like, again, because the more the conflict and the chaos around this increased, the more your person became hoarding of their energy, the more they became very self-possessed, very, very exclusive, right? Very much. And I feel like that Four of Pentacles also can contribute to this energy of solitude, because you tend to isolate yourself when you're hoarding your energy, when you don't want to give, when you're becoming possessive of yourself. You tend to isolate yourself, you know? And the more and more you isolate yourself, the more the love, the respect, the nurturing goes out of balance, right? And that is why I'm loving this energy coming through for your person. In this solitude, in this cleaning house, they are finally getting balance back. And this is what you both need with this Temperance card. You both need this. They're getting the balance back so that they can reconnect, so that they can open themselves up. And that is why what I'm loving here is that I'm feeling that your person is going to reach out to you. Okay, they're going to send you some sort of a gift. And I feel like it doesn't have to be a physical gift necessarily. It may be a letter, it may be a beautiful, thoughtful card, it may even be a gift, it may be roses, it may be something meaningful. I feel like they want to come into this King of Cups energy and be able to give you the gift of their heart, of their emotions, and of their free flowing communication. So that's why I feel like you may even get some sort of a letter where they open up to you. Either a letter, I mean, I hate to say email, I'm okay, call me old fashioned. Email is just not romantic. You know, we've gotten used to it, but you know, I'm an old fashioned girl. A beautiful handwritten card or love letter speaks volumes, you know. So I really hope that you guys get a true love letter, you know, not just an email or a text here. And it's going to come with some sort of announcement. And I feel like this announcement is going to be very significant because it's going to be like your person saying, you know what? I want to be back with you. I want us to be together again. You know, I want us to be together again. And that's going to be beautiful. So let's take a look at their specific messages to you. What would they say to you from their higher self? Yeah, see, this is lovely, lovely. So here we are. See, this is why up till now with this Four of Pentacles, with this denial, right? With this inability to truly connect with their own feelings and their own heart, they were confused, right? I'm confused about what I should do about my feelings for you. So this is also why I felt that strong energy of many of you asking yourselves, is this connection real? I mean, is this all in my head? I don't know. And I feel like that state, that emotional state for you came from the fact that your person may have been very hot and cold, right? They may have been in this denial. They may have been with this Four of Pentacles energy, very like, you know, giving, but then taking back, giving, but then taking back. And so I feel like it came from that confusion that was caused by the conflict in the situation. Right? See, I wasn't honest with you about my feelings at the time, right? They couldn't show you this, like they couldn't open up about this with you, and they needed to. And that's why you got that Four of Pentacles energy, and that is why you have a lot of that despairing energy now coming from your person, right? They want to be honest now. That's why I'm saying with that letter, that's why I feel like you may get some sort of card or letter where they finally come clean, right? With this King of Cups, where they finally are honest with you about their true feelings, right? That is lovely. That connection right there is really lovely. See, our relationship was different and special. Other people didn't understand it. And so to me, this is very much about those of you who you feel like the chaos and conflict that may have led you into this struggle or separation at this time came from outside of the relationship. Other people did not understand the connection that you have. They may have gotten in the way. They may have tried to influence your person. They may have tried to make your lives difficult in some way. So I feel that that's lovely, as in your person knows that, you know, other people are not going to understand the depth of this connection, and that's fine as long as we understand it, you know, as long as we know that we need to work this out. So what do they want to do next? What are their next steps here? Yeah, see? All right. So again, I feel like your person up till now, right, because of their denial, because of their conflict, they really do regret that they have deceived you in the sense that they haven't been honest about being able to fully communicate that no, this relationship is real. This connection is real. I'm not trying to deceive you. I'm not trying to take advantage of you in any way. I just was not good at being able to handle these feelings, as well as to handle whatever was causing that conflict, whatever was causing that issue with the chaos that was going on. So they want you to know, that it seems like, they were really, not opening up, and they really do regret that. They feel like it was wrong of them to do that. But look at this, the time is coming right now, right? The timing of them finally coming into this connection with their own self, their own feelings, has really opened up the momentum here. Look at this. Appreciation and fertility. Isn't this beautiful? So they want you to know that they appreciate you so much. Of course, yes. Oh, did we answer the question? Do they miss you? Of course, yes. They miss you. They miss you very much, especially if you've been, in little to no contact. They so appreciate you. They so appreciate you, love you, miss you. And look, they want to plant new seeds with you. They want to regrow this relationship. They want to plant new seeds with you because the timing is now right. Okay, they're working on themselves. They're cleaning house. And because they are cleaning house in every way, it is time. It is absolutely time now. The time is coming for them to plant new seeds. So let me know in the comment box below what you thought of this reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, the link is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created for you and used in this reading. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you all on the next video. All right, my beauties who chose Joan of Arc, here is your reading, where we're going to be looking at: does your twin flame, your soulmate, do they miss you? What are their thoughts and feelings about you and this connection? If you've been asking, is this connection real? Was this ever real? We're going to get you an answer to that too. We're also going to be looking at specific messages from their deepest heart, highest self to you. What would they say? And we're going to end with their next steps. What do they want to do for you and this connection? So let's take a look at what we have here. Ooh, good stuff coming through here, guys. Ooh, beautiful. Ah, I'm loving this. Wow. All right. So first of all, yes, if you are in some form of struggle or separation at this time, yes, absolutely, your person misses you. Yes. Now, what I'm feeling here is a very strong energy of your person wanting to manifest you. So whether it's wanting to manifest you back into their life, or whether it's just them wanting to manifest the next level with you, like the next level of connection. Because I'm getting an energy for some of you where this may have been some sort of a newer connection. This is for some of you, not for all of you. It's some sort of a newer connection where you guys may have been getting to know each other just in the past six months or so. For some of you, it is longer, but I feel like within this time, there has been some energies of struggle that have come through. There's been some sort of issues here about anxiety, right? I feel like somebody here has been struggling with anxiety when it comes to relationships. Anxiety based on things that they have experienced in the past. And so this is why I feel like you and your person, there's something very magical about this connection, in the sense that you both have definitely struggled with love and relationships in the past. But for that very reason, you both have come to a point in life where you do want to take charge. Like you want to take command of your own manifestation. You want to take command of your own destiny. Because I feel like because you have had certain experiences that do trigger anxiety within you, I feel like because of that, you have come to a point in your life where you may seek certain types of control. Like you feel like, okay, the only way to deal with my anxiety, or the only way to deal with my often insecure feelings about where love is going to lead me, the only way to do that is by taking control of things. But I feel like oftentimes what happens is that there's a way, right? There's a right way and a wrong way to feel like you are the master or the mistress of your destiny. And so I do feel that both of you are working to find what is that right way. And it's not from just kind of being dominating, like wanting to just take control of situations, right? There's a definite tweaking. There's a massaging that needs to go on here, so that both of you feel like you are both equally empowered, that one person is not trying to wrestle control of the relationship from the other person, or vice versa, right? So there's definitely been a bit of a tug of war that has gone on here in this connection. So I'm feeling from both of you that there's a lot of strong emotion. There's a lot of push and pull. I think both of you have been hurt in the past, and because of that, you both may have some sort of anxious feelings here. And because of that, again, both of you tend to do a pull and push. Like, you know, it's almost like again, that tug of war energy where you're both pulling on your side of the rope, trying to gain some sort of stability or security, because somewhere along the line, you've come to the conclusion that the more control you may have, the more secure you feel. But I think you're getting to a point where you may be questioning that mindset, right? And so now I feel like your person is thinking maybe it's time to surrender to the journey. Maybe it's time to release control, because in releasing that sense of wanting to control from an egoic point of view, or from a point of view of lack, not a point of view of abundance, it's time to stop worrying. And so I feel like both of you tend to, again, get yourself tied into knots when it comes to worrying and trying to control things. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. Okay? So I feel that your person right now, especially because there may have been a lot of anxiety, control, maybe a bit of ego battling going on, you may have stepped away from each other just to try to bring some sort of peace back into the situation. And I feel like your person has been very much living with a lot of worry, again, more anxiety. I don't know why I'm getting this energy of like clammy hands. You know, like when your hands and palms feel very cold and clammy, and it's because you're feeling very anxious. You're missing your person. They're missing you. Both of you, I feel like there's this like energy of like feeling very cold, clammy hands, feeling very like short of breath. This Five of Pentacles in reverse, your person wants to come out of this energy, because I feel like this Five of Pentacles energy in its upright form is what you both have been feeling. That's where that anxiety, that cold hands, that despairing energy, that need to control, because you feel like if I can control a situation, that's the way I can ease my anxiety. But I feel like it's backfiring. So your person is very much wanting to come out of this Five of Pentacles energy because they've been feeling very cold, excluded, rejected. look at that person. Look at the person sitting there, right? Feeling very alone, feeling like they are missing you so much, wanting this Queen of Cups connection, wanting to come back into this connection with you. They feel very cut off from you. And that is why I feel like they very much want to manifest you and this connection back into their life. Magician's energy. They're looking for the tools, the skills, the possibilities. How can they come out of this Five of Pentacles? Their deepest desire is to come out of this isolated, rejected, lonely feeling. Because look, even in this Magician, we're getting isolation. Look, this person is feeling alone. They're feeling cold and alone and abandoned. So your person is very much wanting to come out of that energy into the warmth of this Queen of Cups. It's like they want to feel your warmth energetically, physically, emotionally. They feel like they are literally frozen out, missing you, longing for you, wanting to come back into that heat, that warmth, that goodness. They also feel that if they could get a sign of encouragement from you, they would run back to you. Look at this. Encouragement. They want to feel like this is possible. Communicating with you is possible, because look, there's something here, and I'm loving the kind of combining of this energy right here of encouragement with this harp, this beautiful energy of great happiness, because they know you are where their happiness lies. They know this. They've realized this. And that is why they want to surrender to the journey. And so look at this beetle, good fortune. They know that their happiness and good fortune lies in this connection. It's all about encouraging, building, nurturing this connection with you. So there's a very clear cut energy here of them needing to literally come out of the cold and back into the warmth of your embrace, the warmth of your love, the warmth of your encouragement, your support, your understanding. And that it's about manifesting you without controlling you. It's about manifesting this love and this connection without trying to control it. Because when you try to control things, you're strangling the connection, right? You're depleting it. You're strangling it. You are not letting the connection grow naturally. So this is the transition that your person is seeking to make at this time. How can I manifest you? How can I love you, be with you without seeking to control? Okay, and it's like they really regret that they sought to control out of not wanting to lose you. Okay, out of their own sense of anxiety. So what would they say to you here from their higher self, their deepest heart? Yeah, see, this is the thing. I feel like they struggled with this because they saw this as differing beliefs, right? This, whatever was this tug of war energy that we've been seeing from the beginning of the reading, right? This, kind of battle for some sort of control, this pulling of the rope on each side, that is leading to that clammy hands feeling of like anxiety and, control and like needing to finally just drop the rope, right? This is what they were feeling. Our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. That's where that tug of war energy was coming from. But I think what they have realized now is that your beliefs aren't as different as they thought. It was more the way that they were processing it. It was a mindset. It was the way that they were thinking and approaching it that was a false belief, right? So that is why this magician's energy is so powerful, because the magician's energy is alchemy, right? It has the power to transform. It has the power to completely change your beliefs so that you can step into your greater gifts, right? I should have believed in you. You always had my best interests at heart, see? So now you see the transition coming from that magician's energy. You're seeing the transition coming of them realizing, wait a second, our beliefs weren't different. We should have believed in each other. That's where the true belief was. That's where the true power was. And now they're seeing in the fact that they miss you so much that you definitely had their back. You definitely had their back, their best interest. See? So that is why their heart comes back to you. My heart always comes back to you even when I don't want it to. So there was struggle here, right? There was resistance. There was definite resistance that they were going through in this time, right? They were trying, for some of you, they may have even been trying to let you go because they were kind of holding on to that anxiety, right? It was almost like, I can't handle the intensity. My anxiety is too great. Maybe I should just walk away. Maybe I should just let things be. But I feel like their heart is telling them that that's not happening, okay? So that even if their anxiety is kind of pushing them to walk away, their heart is bringing them back to you. So then what step, Spirit, are they wanting to take next? What are their oh, beautiful. What are their next steps here? Wow, see? Wow, so this to me is so clear. Okay, look at this. This is the same energy here. The confirmation of them coming out of this Five of Pentacles, of them wanting to come out, because this Five of Pentacles has truly set them on a course of understanding the huge void in their life without you. Look at this, destruction, settling, and solitude. Okay, so yes, absolutely, with this solitude that we're seeing here, look at this. How many solitary figures have we seen here in this reading? Despairing, solitary figures feeling bad about themselves because of the mistakes that they've made. So this retreat, this solitude has caused them to introspect. See, retreat, introspection, silence, go deep within yourself. So they've had a chance to really think about the ways in which they have done this wrong, how much they are settling for less with this Five of Pentacles energy in seeking to control the situation or stepping back from the situation, playing that tug of war with you. Letting their anxiety or their fears win out has caused them to settle for so much less. And they are settling, right? They've been settling for a life or an experience without you. And that has caused a Tower moment for them. This is the Tower card right here. It's amazing, right? It's caused a light bulb moment for them because it has been absolutely devastating for them to be without you. And now look at this. Oh, I'm getting chills. I'm just getting chills. Look how beautiful this is. This is all leading up to them coming back to you with this incredible offer. Okay, gesture, engagement, wedding, rejoice in your union. And of course, look at this, because this is how they see you. You are their great happiness, their good fortune. And that is why they are going to come to you with an offer. Okay, none of this. They are manifesting you back into their life. They are fully in manifestation mode. So, wow, a lot of exciting things coming here, guys. So let me know what you thought of this reading in the box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading to get guidance on your unique journey, or if you'd like to order the oracle decks that I used in this reading, all the links are in the box below. So thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. I'll see you all on the next video. My beautiful ones who chose group number 3, Mother Mary, Here is your reading, where we're going to be looking at, does your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, do they miss you? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? I know sometimes when you are in struggle or separation, you can almost feel like, are these feelings real? Do they have real feelings for me? Is this connection real? So we're going to answer that question. We're also going to get specific messages from their higher self to you. What would they say to you? And we're going to end with, what actions do they wish to take next towards you and this connection? So let's take a look at what is going on here. Very interesting. So we have this interesting combination here of the High Priestess, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So we have two pages here along with this High Priestess. And so what I'm feeling here is that you may be dealing with a person here who is very young at heart. They have a very youthful energy, and there are pros and cons that come with that energy, right? It's like, on the one hand, I'm getting the feeling that they are very, very fun. You know, they have a sense of freedom, a sense of adventure, a sense of wanting to really enjoy life. This is one of the really good qualities that your person has. And, you know, I always say it doesn't really matter how old you are. Age is just a number. This is more about the energy of that youthful spirit, right? That no matter how old you are or how young you are, what experiences, challenges you've been through, if you feel like you choose to stay in this energy of youth, of fun, of trying not to take things so seriously, you know, trying not to let challenges get you down, but also going through a process of growth at the same time. So what I'm feeling here is that when you fell in love with this person, when you connected with this person, that's one of the things that you really loved about them. That very youthful, fun-loving energy. This is somebody who is, like I said, adventurous, full of fun, full of enthusiasm. They can be really, really positive and fun to be around because they seem to be enthusiastic about life. They may like things like adventure sports. They may like to go out and do things. This is somebody I'm also feeling who doesn't really like to kind of sit home. You know, they have a lot of energy. They like to get out there, you know, either if it's out in nature, if it's playing sports, if it's doing something active, they like that. And that's one of the things that you also like about them. But here, the issue is that there are pros and cons to that kind of energy. So I'm feeling that your person has a lot of wonderful qualities, but where they have a hard time is in being mature with those qualities. So they sometimes lack maturity. They're still kind of in a process of learning. You know, they're more in the process of self-development. So they haven't reached that stage where we would like to see them, like say a king or queen of cups, right? A king or queen of swords, right? Them coming through here, and this page energy tells us that they still have some growing to do. And that's why maybe this relationship has been experiencing some sort of growing pains. I don't know why that is the phrase that's coming to me, growing pains, as in you guys have a really great connection. You have a really great time together. You connect at a really wonderful, positive level, but the relationship may have hit some skids because of these growing pains. Like, I feel like your person is struggling to grow with this relationship, as in they're struggling to step into the better and better expanded versions of this connection. This is where it's like they have some learning to do. They have some growing to do. And that is why I feel like along with the page, we're getting the High Priestess. So I feel like If you are in some form of struggle or separation or that growing pains right now, it is your person really taking some time to go in deep, because just in order to first answer the question, do they miss you? Yes, they do. Especially if you've been in minimal to no contact, yes, they absolutely do miss you, but they're also asking themselves some of these tougher questions, a high priestess, right? They are trying to figure out where they really are on this journey and where is it that they want to go next. Because I do feel, again, with this page energy, there's been some sort of maybe a lack of proper communication coming through from their part. Like they may not have been able to kind of really verbally and effectively communicate what their needs are. So I'm feeling that for some of you, your person is also maybe holding back some of their thoughts. They haven't fully told you everything that they are thinking. They may be having some sort of struggles that they are not opening up about, or you may know something about it, but you may not know the details of what they're going through. And so I'm feeling that for some of you, this is also having to do with your person and their finances or their job or career. And this also goes back to the energy of somebody who is still growing, still learning. You know, for some of you, I feel like your person is a student. That's not for everybody, but for some of you, either you're both students or they are a student. Somehow they have gone back to school, or they are in school there, or they are studying for some sort of a career up-leveling, right? Like they're trying to up-level their career. They're trying to get a better job, a higher paying job, or a higher paying career. And that may be something that is also distracting them at this time, because we're also getting this, right, student energy here. So that's why I feel like whatever this is, them being a student, they may be struggling a bit right now. Even if they're not a student, I'm also getting money struggles. So either way, there's some sort of a money issue here with this bear. Danger, especially in money matters. So I feel like there's something here where it's not just that they are a student of life, or student at, you know, in terms of like, you know, getting some sort of a degree or certification, but I also feel like it has to do with them feeling some sort of monetary or financial lack in their life that they really do need to fix. Because I'm feeling that for some of them, they are not feeling comfortable to move on with this connection. Like they're not feeling comfortable to give more to this connection until they have something to offer monetarily. Not to offer you money, but as in that they feel that they are equal to you. Wherever you stand in money and career, in finances and success, they feel like they're a bit behind, or they feel like they're playing some sort of a catch-up game. And when it comes to also them being more communicative, being able to really talk about their feelings, that's another thing that they are still growing in with this cups. Page of Cups energy, right? Like this is something that they're also seeking to up level, right? Because I feel like when it comes to their thoughts and feelings, there has definitely been a bit of a struggle. And that is why I feel like for some of you who your person is in that very much of that student of life, or even just a real literal student at a university or a certification program, it may be a timing issue as well, right? Like it's like the right person at the wrong time sometimes, you know? So I feel like your person may have a lot of growing here to do. They may need to focus in on some of these things that they really do need to get under their belt in order to move forward in their life, as well as in this connection, and to really be able to offer you all of that which that you deserve, right? Because look at this, with this caterpillar energy here, see, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So I'm actually loving this energy for your person, because I feel like they truly do miss you, but they also want to be your equal. They also want to not be the same person that they were before with you. They want to expand. They want to progress in life. And that's why I'm loving the fact that we're getting these 2 pages, which is not, like the best kind of state for your person to be in, right? We want them to be more mature, more further along in their life, in their career, so that they can offer you a real commitment. But what's really hopeful here, guys, is that the fact that the caterpillar came along with these pages, because that tells us that your person is committed to growth, is committed to transformation, change, up-leveling, expanding, being a better and better version of themselves, not only for you, but for their life and for the life that you two would want to build together. So I feel like this is another thing that is a really big spiritual lesson for this person. It's good that they're in this high priestess energy. This is a very powerful energy for really getting real with yourself, for really taking stock of where you are and what needs to change, what needs to grow in order to go where you want to go, right? And so I feel that they see the 2 of you here as fellow travelers on this path together, right? And what they would really like is your support, but to also be able to support one another, because I do feel that there is something here that they're not talking about, or that they're struggling with or distracted by, that they may not have fully opened up yet, because they're not sure whether you will support them or not. They're not sure how you'll react. They're afraid that if you found out what the deeper challenges are that they're going through, that you may not want to be with them, or that it may turn you off in some way. So there's some sort of hesitancy that is coming through here. But I think what they would really want deep down inside is for you to be these fellow travelers together. Like they want to feel like they can walk down this path with you together, with support, with mutual support. And they also, and this is what's so interesting with this follow the leader, I feel like there's definitely something within them that, again, I feel like makes them feel like you have more of the leader energy. So you may be further along on your journey than they are in some way, right? Like you may not even see that you are the leader, or like they feel like they're kind of following you down this path. You may not even see it this way, but they see it this way. They see that right now they are not quite your equal in some way, whether it has to do with money, success, where you are in life, maturity level, emotional maturity. I feel like they feel like they are following the leader, and the leader is you, and that you've taken this leadership, right? Or that they feel that because you are somehow more evolved right now, or just in a better place than them, that you are ahead of them in some way. And that is why I'm feeling this, like they want to transition from, okay, yes, you are ahead of me, I am behind, I'm still playing catch up here in this Page of Cups, but can we please, or can I do something with this High Priestess energy to work towards being your equal, your fellow traveler, not just somebody who is kind of like this puppy dog who is following you around, right? So let's take a look at specific messages from them. What would they say to you from their higher self, if they could? Yeah, see? So I feel like for some of you, there may have been some sort of a specific indefinite break here. And like I said, because there's a little bit of some energy here of inadequacy, right? Like your person feels like they're inadequate compared to you in some way. Now, again, I'm not sensing that you think of them this way or that you made them feel this way in any way. I just feel like it's their own insecurity, right? There's something about them where they feel like, again, they are playing catch up to you in some way. They're not fully your equal at this time. And so I feel like if you have stepped away from this, they are watching you. They're observing you online or social media, and they feel that you may be moving on with your life while they're still kind of stuck in whatever is this energy of growth, of being this kind of perpetual student. So if you feel that they don't care, if this pertains to you, like if this resonates with you, just know that they do care. They are watching. They are, even if they're acting nonchalant, even if they're acting like, hey, I don't care, it's all cash, it's all fine. No, that's a facade. They're pretending. I'm feeling lost and I don't know what to do about it. So this to me is about, for those of you, and again, take these as they resonate, because not everything is going to fully resonate, with your situation. But I feel like with this, it's like, it's still for them, they kind of default to that page energy, because they still have that kind of lack of maturity. They still have that kind of youthful student-like perspective. I feel like it's easy for them to kind of feel lost. It's easy for them to not see exactly what the right path forward is. And so that's why I feel like that's something that you're going to have to decide for yourself. Like, do you have the patience to be in a relationship with somebody who is still kind of growing, right? Who is still finding their way, who can definitely be a bit immature, or who can definitely not be able to handle more intense feelings. Because see, our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away. So to me, that is also a confirmation for some of you here who this person is not in that Queen or King of Cups energy, as in they have not mastered their emotional state, as in, we're all working on it. None of us are total masters of anything, and that's just part of the human journey. But as in, they haven't gotten to the point where they are very, very comfortable with the intense attraction and the intense connection that you may have, right? And they may shy away from that intensity because they may just not be mature enough yet to handle it. Okay, so I feel like in this particular connection, many of you are going to have to kind of be patient with this person. I don't feel that they have any bad intentions or anything, negative about them. They just need a little bit of growing up, a little bit of growth. You know what I mean? So I feel like it may take a bit of patience and persistence. So you're going to have to decide, do you want that? Because I do feel that this person wants to be with you. They really do want to be with you, but they're definitely struggling with inadequacy. So what do they want to do next? Yeah, see? So here's the thing. I told you they want to be with you. Okay, so they want a fresh start here. However, it's like, there's something here about, again, there's something here about them of being afraid of you being the leader here, or of you being more powerful than them as a person. They're afraid of some sort of control. Not that you want to control them in any way, but there seems to be something here about them being afraid that they will never measure up to you in some way. That you will always have the upper hand. And, that's not fair to you. I'm not saying that you're doing any of this, but I feel like this is their own insecurity talking. Like, they're afraid that they will never fully measure up to you, and that you will always feel like it's a compromise being with them. So what they're looking for is, what is the right path? I think they're a little bit saddened and a little bit discouraged right now. I'm getting the energy of discouragement, right? Like, it's like they totally want to be with you. They totally want this fresh start, but they're a bit discouraged because they feel like you may have to lower your expectations in order to accept them, right? They feel like, you know, what if you have to compromise too much to be with them and you start to resent them, or you start to not, you know, care for them or respect them anymore. So they're really afraid of that. So they're not seeing the path. They want to be able to see a clear path for the two of you to truly be together and be happy in the long term. So I feel like what they want is to discuss this with you and see, like, okay, they want to ask you, be serious with me, be honest with me. Would you still respect me? Like, you know, would this be too much of a compromise for you? Because I'm still kind of working through my stuff here. You know, is it coming down in life for you? Like, you know, will you have the patience to see this through? Do you really, you know, want to stick it out with me? I think they're a little bit discouraged. So this is a conversation that you probably will have to have very honestly, and then decide for yourself how much patience you have, you know? So let me know what you thought of your reading in the box below, in the comments. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of these oracle decks that I use in this reading, all the links are in the box below. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you all on the next video.